Hey, we're there. Wow. We almost weren't there, but we're there. It's probably 12:01. It's Friday. Minnie, it's Friday, right? All right. And it's Festool Live. And boy, do we have an episode for you. This is episode number 67. So happy Festool Friday, everybody. I got a thumbs up for Big D, and he's right over here. He's on the board. There's Big D. Chris, the unit cyber, is on his unit, his video unit, right there. We're good with that. And over here we have Min Min. Okay. She's working the board. Tell us where you're from, please. We always love to call you out at the end of the day. And who else do we have right here? Shop Dog. His name is Sparky. How you doing, Sparky? Yes, he is alive. Okay, and one more person who's working questions and answers. He is Garrett Sato, and he's our utility player. Garrett, thank you so much. You got questions, he's got the answers. Okay, I always like to call out a department here at Festool, North America, and I want to call you out because you work in the USA to these people and in Canada, okay? And you guys are our front lines, and from everybody here at corporate, I want to say thank you to all our regional sales managers. You guys are doing a fantastic job out there. We love you. Keep up the great work. How was that, everybody? Pretty good? Sounded good, Min Min? All right, cool. So what are we doing today?
Mixer basics.
Mixer basics. Okay, so it's going to be not a two-part series, a one-part series. And this all came about, I think it was about maybe May or June. Ian, I know you're watching. I think it was you who asked me about mixes. Okay, and when I thought about it, I knew something else was coming out this fall, and it's going to be out here in North America shortly. We're pre-ordering it, and it's a great accessory. I think it's fantastic, and I want to show you it today. But in conjunction, I want to go over a few of the mixer basics and the three paddles or stirs to for the different applications for each. Okay, because this is an amazing machine. I always call it one of our unsung heroes in our catalog here. Okay, so let's talk about setting up to mix drywall. Okay, before I go into the mixer, I want to show you the new accessory. All right, and look at it. Here it is. Anybody got any questions? Okay, this is called the MX-A. It is a dust extraction shroud to suck up the dust while you're mixing. It's that simple. It fits. Look, there's a little clip right here. I'm going to come over here so you can see this, Chris. See this right here? You get these two nodes right here, and it goes right on the side of a 5-gallon bucket. Pretty simple. But now, if we really look at this, what if you're making big batches of stuff? It fits right on the side of that 55-galloner right there. Okay, so there's all kinds of applications for it. We show it with our mixer because one of the problems is this. Now check this out. That you probably have all done this when you're mixing drywall, right? Look, the dust goes in there. Look at all that dust. See that? That's a nuisance, isn't it? And you get stirring. Yeah, you may put a little water in the bottom, but it's always going to be coming up where into your face, and you're breathing that stuff. You don't want you don't want to do that. As I'm looking at Chris's camera, I can actually see this stuff floating up here. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now the nice thing about this is I can hook it up. You can take either a 36 or 27 millimeter hose. I'm going to clip it on like this. Okay, pretty simple. I'll just turn it on. Okay, and you're going to see as I dump material back in here, it captures all the dust as it, see that? Look. Is that unbelievable? Look how it's just being whisked away. Cool? That's the new dust extraction shroud. So I could have ended our episode right there to show you that. Just kidding. I want to go over the mixer because this thing's incredible. It really is. There's 3 whisks or 3 paddles we offer in the U.S. WS2, CS2, and Give me a second. I'll tell you what the other one is. It's right here. Look, this is the CS. Okay, that is for. I'll show you the different. This is the WS, and the one that comes with it is the CS2. And when you get the mixer, it's hardwired. Okay, I'm going to pull this off, and you're going to recognize this right away. What is this? That looks like the Central Tech, right?
Yep.
And I think that is the one that makes it a big difference between any other mixer I've ever used. Because these are, when you look at the paddles, this is a metric 14 thread. Okay, and when you buy the paddles, they're sold just like that. When you get your mixer, okay, there's going to be something that's going to be in here like this. We call it the ergo fix. I pull it back, so that's where it's stored. This comes out. Now you're going to see all these notches on here, and this is the differentiator between ours, I think, and everybody else's. Well, one of the differentiators, of course, is a 3-year wear and tear warranty. That is always so important. But what you do is you thread it on to, and this is the HS2 that comes with it. Okay, you thread it on, and this paddle here is for, this is what I call the utility player of all the paddles. This is for your thin sets. This is for your mortars. This rotates the material like this in the pail. It mixes it thoroughly. I've mixed concrete with this, some quickcrete with it. It's fantastic. Okay, so what I did is I threaded this on here. Now here's what's nice about this. I'm going to set the paddle down. Oh, on these paddles, you're going to notice right here. See how it's round here like this? That doesn't hurt the inside of the pail either. It cleans out that corner in that 5-gallon bucket. So as I set this up, look, I'll just take it like this. I'll pull it back and slide it on. Now here's what's really nice about it. Say you're someone like me, right? A little short. Okay? What if I want to have it more ergonomic? That's why we call it ErgoFix for tall people. Chris, you're a tall guy. This will probably be the setting for you. You can now mix at a comfortable level. Okay? So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to bring it in. And you're going to see. I'm going to turn this on. So, all right, now. Okay, so I'm going to hold that bucket, right? Like this. I'm going to put a little water in there. And you're going to see how it mixes up really nice. And as I do this, hey, Big D, I got a question for you. You can hear me enough?
Yes,
I got
sir.
everything
Yep,
running?
we're good.
Okay.
Just talk normal.
Chris, if you check this out, come on, you'll see this. This spins from 360 RPM to 670 RPM. But this basically is a governor. Okay? This here, when I put it on 1, my variable speed, and if we listen to this, okay, as I turn it on, you're going to notice that's not spinning at 360. This machine has soft start. This is designed to last a lifetime, and I'll show you all the reasons why. So that's 0 to 360. That's 360 right now. Okay? I won't get material whip with this. But you know what? That's already starting to blend pretty good, so I'll pour some more water in there. And as I get going with this, I can set it on 2. And all your, excuse me everybody, all your settings here, like number 2, the highest I can go on number 2 is 410. Okay, and it's all listed there. But as I'm doing this, that's 410. I'm not going to go through all the settings, but that's what I call a governor. And if we can listen to this, it's a soft start. So you are in complete control with this unit. All right. I'm just going to turn this off so we can see a few things about this. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should take it over here. Take it out a little. Ooh, look at that. And I'm just going to take it and put it in here. I'm just going to clean it off real quick so I can talk about a few more things so you can get a better view of the mixer. You're going to notice it has these rubber pads on here. It's designed for, I don't want to say abuse, but wear and tear. You're going to notice right here, it's a sealed switch. Dust kills tools. Even the lock-on is sealed. But right up top, this motor is sealed up top. It's got a really nice protection feature to it. It's 1200 watts of power. And you can set it exactly where you want. Now, it's hardwired, and that is also sealed right here. So dust, like I said, kills everything. This is built to last a long, long time. Now, let's go to another application. And this paddle right here, woo! Okay, I'm going to use this paddle because of the flow of the material that this causes. And you're going to notice it's also nice and smooth at the bottom. But you're out on a job site, right? And what this is designed for are a little bit thinner liquids, but also the movement of the liquid inside. But, I mean, if you took this to your paint dealer, they'd probably reshake it for you. I grabbed this out of my house this morning. Okay, and look how it's separated. I can just take this paddle, bring it right over with the mixer. Hopefully I'm not in the way, Big D. Big D, you get a nice shot inside there. Okay, and I can take that. Now, if you're out on a job site, and look at the mix on this. Look. See that? And you're going to see how that pulls it from the bottom, and you get a perfect mix. And as you go, and it starts to, I can bring that all the way up. As long as you're comfortable. And there you go. And that's mixing really quick for you. Okay, but you're going to notice, look, there's a few air bubbles in there. Okay? Now, as I do this, I'm going to slip it off. And if you don't want air bubbles, now we got to be careful with this one, because I'm going to take this back out. And what's everybody into right now? Big tables with epoxy pours, right?
Oh, yeah.
And when you're doing resin epoxy or thinner liquids, we have this paddle right here. It's a whisk. This puts or brings in less air to your material. So when you're putting your pigments in your epoxy, okay, you want to make sure there's little or no air bubbles. Okay, and think very thin liquid. So I'm going to try to look in here, and there's some air bubbles that I had in there before. But I'm going to take this, and I swear I told the guys I wouldn't get into too much today, but I definitely want to show this. And as I bring it, you're going to see how that brings in less and less air bubbles. So that whisk is perfect for epoxy pours. Okay, but look at that. Look how that just eliminated a lot of the air bubbles. Okay, but then if that didn't have air, woo! It's okay? I didn't spill anything, I swear. Okay, I'm just going to step out of there. Wow. Got to be careful with this one, everybody. There you go. Okay, so what else I like to do with this, and I'm going to bring it over here like this, okay, is when you're doing this, Minnie, this is for you, on Sunday mornings, when you're mixing your pancakes or cake, I really like using the... You like that, Min? Do you like the IU bucket, Min? All right. So when I'm going to hook this up. Say Sunday mornings, you got a big family around. Make sure your 5-gallon bucket is clean. Okay, look at that. You won't, look how nice that is, man. Okay, so you have that. And then what I like to do, because I like chocolate pancakes, I use a little cake mix in there. Okay, just like that. Okay? And you don't have any dust with the MXA dust extraction. Okay? But, Minnie, I will tell you this. No, check it out. I have that little water left. Okay, I'm going to pour some of this in there, and we're going to mix it up. How's that? Good? You like that, guys? Okay, now here's the key to this. I got to make sure I have plenty of room. Good. Let me get that on there. Sorry, everybody. There it is. Ooh. There it is. And there's our pancake batter for Sunday morning, everybody. You'll want to start that out very light. Okay, just like that. And there we go. Okay, now I'm not going to let that tip over. You like that? We'll check that out later. Okay? So, let me. Are there any questions? I'm not going to start tramping that around. Can we attend the live broadcast from Malta next year? I sure hope we can get there. And what does it say? Where are we? Right? What do you mean? Oh, where is everybody? Just because I spilled a little water? Where do you guys live? Okay, so I'm going to answer that a little bit differently about the live broadcast from Malta next year. Believe it or not, this fall and next week we will announce we're having a couple of live events here in the United States. We're finalizing the details this fall. We also want to be safe with everybody out there. So we're monitoring the situation with all this fun pandemic stuff. So I just wanted to mention that to you. Next year, we've already started planning 2022, and we will probably have a really killer schedule going out. We're going to do several events. So we're already planning the how we're going to pack it all up and making sure everybody is safe. And the one person we got to be careful of is if Sparky's doing okay. Right, Spark? Okay, good. All right, so, boy, Chris, you got a little bit of a mess to clean up in a few minutes. All right, so I know this was a very simple Festool Live, but people have been asking about what's so special about the mixer, what's so special about the paddles, what different applications there are. All that information's online, but when you see it mixing and everything, you kind of understand, and now you know what the paddles are. Okay, so men, why don't you turn that around? Let's see where everybody's from today. Woo! Look at that. You can still add it. There I go. There's Ian. There's Tom and Kelly from Eatonton, Georgia. We got, oh, that's new, Harrogate, England. Did I say that okay? Okay, Kurt from Rochester, Michigan. The Netherlands. Mark from Woodcraft in Springfield, Illinois. SoCal. No, oh, that's Mark from Woodcraft in Springfield, Maryland, Virginia. Okay. We have Southern California. Illinois is not. We have Southern California. We have Wake Forest, North Carolina. Steve from the island of Bermuda. We have Zionsville. I know what that is. We have Warren from Batavia, Ohio. Krista from Malta. You're always here, brother. We love you. We have Julian from Lausanne, and I know that's Switzerland, right, man? Yes. We have Bozeman, Montana. Woo! Toledo, Ohio. Mike from Maine. Jolarvi, Finland. Wasaga Beach, Ontario. Don from Albuquerque. Take a ride in Albuquerque. Elk Woodworking. Go Sox. Yes! That would be the Red Sox. Woo! Sparky. Is that Sparky? That's not that Sparky. Sparky from Novato, California. Bloomington, Indiana. Hey, go IU. You saw that today. DIY class in Kingman, Arizona. Vancouver, British Columbia. Kyalami, South Africa. Wow! Israel, Jerusalem, the first time. Thank you for tuning in. Randy from Fayetteville, Georgia. Trinity, Jersey Islands. Dan from Findlay, Ohio. We have Iowa today. We have Germany today. We have Whitestown, Indiana. We have Judah and Selah from Plainfield, Indiana.
Woohoo!
We have Chris from somewhere here in Indiana. Indianapolis. We have Minnie from somewhere just west of here. And we want to thank you. Okay. Hey, I went over. I thought it was going to be shorter than this. Okay, everybody. We have unbelievable plans for the fall. Make sure you tune in next week so you can hear where we're going to be live in a few weeks. Yeah, we're stoked. I ain't letting the cat out of the bag. But we're going on the road a couple times this year. Okay, so in saying that, I just want to tell you, once again, we love you. Thank you so much, everybody, for being part of Festool Live with us on Fridays at noon. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's a wrap.